YouTube, welcome to Cafe Noma and welcome to our reaction to CROCE. We are going to react to the song Operator. This is our first time listening to this song, Operator. It's requested by our patron John C.
David C.
Sorry, David C. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sadhu.
Operator, or could you help me place this call? See, the number on the matchbook is old and faded. She's living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. Operator, or could you help me place this call? 'Cause I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels. No, 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 that's not the way it feels. Operator, oh, let's forget about this call. There's no one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Oh, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels.
Kirti, you certainly
don't
enjoyed
want to
this.
stop listening to this one. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it first up?
Wow, this is moving. The lyrics of the song are moving. I like the simplicity in the music that helps, especially me, to connect with the lines of the song more. So I like the guitar, acoustic guitar playing. It was beautiful, wonderful. But the way he sang, you actually feel it. You actually are imagining everything that he's saying. So it's quite a description there by CROCE. And a role for an operator too. Maybe a counselor he became for him. He's just settling down for a dime there. I felt bad that time. I felt bad for the operator. Don't use him like a counselor and pay, just tell him to keep the dime. That's no good. That's not the way you do it. But coming back to the topic, you feel bad for someone like that who's in that kind of lost state. It's completely lost. That person, there are people, and there are people, I'm saying as if it's so rare, it's so common, that they completely feel lost. They feel defeated. They feel aimless in life for that phase of life. And that is his story. He does not know what to do. He's completely lost. He has no, he does not know what he wants to do next. The confusion, the state of, complete blankness at that moment when a person is dealing with something like this that happens to them. It's shattering. It shatters their life for that moment. Many people, can't cope with it, and a lot of people, thankfully, those who cope with it are, very lucky to move on in their life and do something better after that. But in situations like these, I feel bad. I feel bad because people are raised in such a delicate manner that it's difficult for them to handle things like that. And you feel bad when you look at that kind of situation a person struggling with. You feel bad that it's not the way you should be reacting, but how to go about telling them, or how to, so many millions around the world, and so many people commit suicides based on these, events that happen in their life. In India too, we have so many youth. Maximum suicides in India are committed by youth only, between ages 15 to 35. Maximum suicides. Majority of the suicides come from this, and especially men. After that comes women. So it's a sad thing. Relationships, when they break, your heart when it breaks, people don't see, and there is no kind of medicine. And he's looking for somebody to listen to him over the phone, just calling, just trying out something. You feel there's something missing. There's that void that just suddenly came, and you were with a person. Now suddenly that nothing, there was nothing. All your investment of the time, your feelings, your emotions, all of that was just blown in your face. Everything is wasted. That kind of investment is a lot of investment. It's people think only money is an investment, but all these emotions that people invest in somebody, and then it suddenly happens to disappear, completely disappear, as if that person is dead and gone out of your life. Then it's a shock. It's a shock that a person deals with, and he's in a state of shock. He wants to feel better, but there's a lot going on. And I like the way it was written. Jim Croce really accomplished this whole thing, managed in a song. I like that. That's a good quality.
Yeah, it was put across in a mild and gentle manner.
Yeah.
Beautifully sung, well written, and nice music too. The guitar and few other instruments in there. But definitely for me, the most important aspect of this song is the moral of the story. If you want to add in a moral of the story, it is the importance of friends, counselors, therapists in our lives. Yeah. And in today's world, of course, you have the phone that plays that role. And at most times, the apps that are guiding you on the phone definitely aren't as good as this operator, definitely aren't as good as your neighborhood counselor, and definitely aren't as qualified or experienced as your neighborhood therapist or your therapist next door. So this is a beautiful song. It highlights the importance of friends, of family, of operators, of call center workers, of so many people all over the world who do a service, whether you're filing a complaint about a particular product or service that you've had a bad experience with, or whether you're calling in for company, or you're calling in to get in touch with someone else. Whatever the reason, you're getting in touch with an operator, call center worker, or any similar employee, or even counselors. Of course, most counselors after the pandemic have been offering their services online. I remember 20 years ago when I started offering services online, I was possibly the only counselor.
It was unusual
in this part of the world offering services online. So that was it seems like a lifetime ago for me. Now, of course, during the pandemic, almost every counselor and therapist, even the US, has hopped online and offering their services. And people have benefited, obviously. Don't take those services for granted. Don't take those professionals for granted because they have a role to play. They make you feel better, and they're definitely worth more than a dime.
Yeah, they are.
That's it for this reaction video. Goodbye.